Good day, everybody. This is Michael Levitas with Lenny Komsky, the owner of Grand Prix Motors, a car leasing company. And of course, Lenny, first of all, we thank you for participating in our program to educate people. And we're going to continue educating people on car leasing.
Thank you.
Everybody wants to get into that new car with a new, nice new car smell. But people are worried, people are concerned about higher interest rates, which, as we discussed in our previous session, a rate and APR is a big component of calculating your monthly car lease payment. Lenny, let's talk about some of the ways you, as a broker, a car lease broker, can help people navigate this process and lower their car lease payments.
Well, first of all, it's been past year and a half to 2 years. People that are coming in back with their leases, we are trying to buy them out as much as we can, even though it's been harder now and the prices for used cars have dropped substantially in the past half a year. We still do that, so we try to take as much money out of their cars, and we try to pass it along to them so that their lease payments would be more affordable. That's number one thing that we try to do. Then obviously we try to guide clients for the best deals that are out there, and explain to them this, for example, and I will touch on it. For this month, the Mazda is having great deals, and their APRs are 0 for leasing, which hasn't been like this in the longest. So we guide them to which cars they should take. It's their preference not to take or not to take, but we try to tell them this is the best deals. And we try to secure as many cars as possible from all the dealers that we speak to, because we know this is going to be a seller. And then there's other things that are just basic. Some people want have money in the bank and they want to, lower their down payment, put more money down and lower their monthly payments. So those basic things.
Okay, very good. What about trying to find different rebates?
Well, yeah, of course. That's always, something that we do on every single brand. So as many rebates as we can possibly find and apply and use towards their new car, we certainly do.
Yeah. Can you give us some examples of those rebates? Because those were, you told me before, and they're very interesting. I want our listeners and viewers to know what they are.
So certain brands have different rebates. One possible brand is being a loyal customer that's coming back to the same brand. And that means if you have a Toyota or a Lexus, you'll be eligible for Toyota or Lexus or vice versa. Same thing with Infiniti, Nissan. Same thing with Acura, Honda. Those brands go vice versa on certain type of loyalty programs. Then you have different brands. So you coming out of a Lexus and you're going to a BMW, it's called a Conquest brand. So then you could possibly be eligible for a Conquest brand. Same thing with other brands. Then you have your membership brands. Let's say you're a member of Costco. They give you rebates. Let's say you're a physician, you're an attorney, you have a small business. There's certain rebates for those type of people. So there's many rebates that we could possibly use for different makes. They're different brand, different rebates.
And that's part of your job, to look what they are, stay informed on what they are, and offer them to your clients so they can enjoy a car at a lower monthly payment. Yeah, perfect.
That's correct.
Let me ask you, is there such a strategy where you can pit various dealers against each other to give the best selling price? Let's say a client is set on getting a Lexus. Can you talk to a dealer in one state versus a dealer in another state? So listen, we have this client who gets in the best selling price. That's the one he's going to go with. Is this something you can do?
Something that's practiced all the time. It hasn't been practiced as much in the past year and a half to 2, but it's been practiced all the time. Every dealers are very competitive, so they all want to try to sell more cars. So that's the idea. So we go to the guy who is the cheapest on the block.
Yeah, and that's a huge benefit of using a broker like yourself, car leasing agent, as opposed to going to one dealer, because that one dealer, he's not going to be as competitive.
Correct.
Whereas you are going to find the best possible deal, and you're going to fight for your client, because you represent the client. You don't represent the dealer, right?
That's correct.
You are an agent. It's a very important point to understand that you represent the buyer, and you have to do everything in your power for the best interest of the client to get him into the best possible deal.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah,
That's what
and
we
we
do.
appreciate it.
We're on their side, only client.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, Lenny, in our next session, which is going to be the most important session, I think, of all, we're going to talk real money. We're going to talk about the hottest deals in the month of November that you came up with after you searched through the various rebates, offers, dealerships. So stay tuned. If you want to get into a new car before the holiday season, let's hear what Lenny has to say. I'm going to bring it back very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.